My name is Charles, and after 25 years of driving truck, it's time for me to prove that I am the best truck driver in America. I started driving truck July 5th, 1994. I had absolutely no interest whatsoever into even driving truck, but I knew I wanted to see the country. At 21 years of age and no money, I thought about, hey, why not get a CDL license? In the first month of driving truck, I got to swim in the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, and the Gulf of Mexico. It's pretty cool for a poor kid from Wisconsin. After 25 years of driving truck, burning over 700,000 gallons of diesel fuel, driving in every state in the lower 48, all of Canada, and parts of Alaska, I'm privileged and honored to get some of the awards I've received. I made Driver of the Year several times. At Quick Trip, out of 17,000 employees in 2017, I made Co-worker of the Year. In 2014, I won the Wisconsin Truck Driver Championships, went to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where I scored top 10 in the nation. In 2015, I came back to Wisconsin and got second place. I never scored worse than 5th ever in the Wisconsin State Truck Driver Championships. My name is Charles Whitlock, but a lot of people call me Stormy. The reason for that is most people, when they see a tornado or a hurricane or a blizzard, they either stop or they turn around and go the other direction. I'm not the other guys. When there's a hurricane, I drive towards it. When there's a tornado, I run for it. When there's a blizzard, I truck it up. Unfortunately, after 25 years of driving truck, you see a lot of bad things out here. We see too many accidents, and of course we always do what we can. And I've always done what anybody would do. You always stop and try to help as much as you can. The worst thing that ever happened to me was 2015. I was on top of my tanker trailer loading my truck in a thunderstorm. Not a good idea. Unfortunately, I got struck by lightning. Ended up in the hospital for 3 days. I joke around with people. I told them I was hot before. I'm even hotter now. I've driven several different kinds of trucks over the past 25 years. Long nose, cab overs, dry vans, reefers, bull racks, and tankers. They all have their challenges, but they're all fun. I could drive any of them and all of them, and that's what makes me special, is there ain't a truck out there that I don't know how to drive. My craziest load I've ever hauled in my life was when I was pulling a bull rack. I hauled a load of cows to Texas. And my dispatcher called me, he says, hey, any interest of hauling a load of deer from Texas to Wisconsin? I said, deer? He said, yeah, live deer. I hauled a load of live deer from southern Texas to northern Wisconsin. That was a pretty exciting load. Let's talk about what makes me a good truck driver. I think any person that loves their job can do a really good job. And that's one thing I do, is I love truck driving. I have a passion for it. I have fun doing it. I have an excellent safety record. And I think that overall package makes me a good truck driver. When it comes to trucking, you gotta have a fun personality, else you just ain't gonna make it in this business. Some of my friends think I'm crazy, but on the good side, and other friends and relatives think I should be a comedian. It's not a bad idea either. But I have an awesome personality. I get along with everybody. When I load fuel at the fuel terminals, I'm always, are we having fun yet? I'm always having fun, and when people are sad, I try to make them laugh, and we always have a good time. After 25 years of driving truck, you see a lot of bad stuff out here. And sometimes you have a lot of near misses. A couple weeks ago, I captured a near miss on my camera. And I'm going to show you this video. This shows you what kind of a defensive driver I am, barely missing a car in my lane coming at me head on. I had over 8,000 gallons of gasoline in the back of the trailer, and I knew if I would have swerved the truck, I would have rolled over. If I would have done nothing, it would have been a fatality accident. Here's the video. A couple weeks ago, I brought my Peterbilt to the Peterbilt dealer for service, and I went up to the Grand Hotel on Mackinac Island, Michigan. Beautiful property, by the way. And while we were there, Peterbilt called me and said there was a problem with my truck, and it was going to be gone for 2 or 3 weeks. So as my normal self, I made a video about it. I called my Peterbilt my Peter. Here's the video. I'm sitting here at what I call the White House. Other people call it the Grand Hotel. Enjoying myself a glass of Moscato. Well, was enjoying a glass of Moscato. My truck is broke. Now, gentlemen, when your Peter breaks, big issues. My Peter is broken. So broken, in fact, that they might send it to Dallas, Texas, to Peterbilt headquarters for 2 or 3 weeks. It's a WTF moment right there. So broken Peter going bye-bye. I'm gonna miss my Peter. Not that I ever use my Peter, but it's broke. I absolutely love truck driving. Been doing it 25 years. I tell people I have diesel in my blood. It's not always a piece of cake though. Sometimes we're working 12, 14, 16 hours a day. Sometimes we're gone from home 1, 2, 3 weeks at a crack. And that's the hard thing about driving truck, is being away from our families. At 46 years old, I've been out here a long time. I got a ton of experience, and I'm a very passionate truck driver. I love my job, I love my truck, I love my family, and I think I'm the best of the best. Let me come on your show and prove it to America.